Today we got our special guest Saneit in the building. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great.
All good,
I'm
all
happy
good.
to be here.
For sure. You had a very eventful weekend. So
I did.
We thankful that you took the time out to come out and chop it up with us.
Absolutely. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, before we get into, you feel me, your spectacular week, you feel me, how you doing? How you been?
I'm great. I feel great. I'm super excited. The project is going great. So, I just feel good. I have a lot of emotions inside,
For sure. It's only right you pop out with the hater blockers too.
Absolutely.
Big facts.
Absolutely.
For sure.
So, tell the people where you from.
I'm from out west.
Okay. Well,
Heard.
Okay, you born and raised out west?
Yeah.
How was it growing up out west?
Crazy. I grew up on 21st and Kildare.
Okay, I know where that's at. I had people
K-Town.
that grew up on 21st and Drake. Well, 19th and Drake.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So in the summer times, I would find myself out west and deal with his head cut off, man. I had no idea what was going
out
on
west
out
is
there.
different. I'm
It
trying
is.
to tell people.
Very different.
But it's
from the
fun when
south
it's
side.
fun, man. Out west gonna show you a good time for sure.
I definitely had fun every time I was out there. The
Yes.
only thing I regret is I've never been to a Fifi
Oh man,
ever.
Damn.
I feel like
I hate that for you.
I do.
But trends come back around, so we never know when somebody might just
Might
do it
have
for
to,
the.
for sure.
Somebody just might do something for the summer one time,
you
just
might
for a
have to
good
throw a
throwback.
Fifi.
Not me. Y'all gotta call stunt. Call stunt Taylor.
For sure.
So when you was growing up, what was something that you wanted to be?
I always wanted to be a singer.
From the
that was
beginning.
just from the very beginning. It was just in me. I always knew.
At what age did you start singing?
5.
Damn.
Early.
Was you?
Oh no, you
Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna ask, was you in church with it?
Mm-hmm.
For sure. How was
Yeah.
that? How was that for you? You was getting like, come here, baby. Let me sing. Come sing this song for.
Yes, my first solo was at 10.
That's dope.
And I think that was like the moment that I was like, oh, okay, this is how it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when I got my first vocal coach, and she went to the same church that we went to. And when I had my solo, she approached my mom and was like, your daughter really has a gift.
Oh yeah,
You gotta do something with it.
for sure.
Man, first solo at 10. I know you was nervous.
I was so nervous.
How, if you can go back in
I'm
time.
trying to find a video. Well, we have the recorder that has it, but the chord, me and my mom are trying to find like the right chord to get it to work.
That's a lot
When
of
I find
pressure.
it, I'm gonna send it to y'all.
That's a
Y'all
lot of
see it.
pressure for a 10-year-old to get in
Yeah.
front of the church and sing.
I was so
Yeah.
nervous.
And then, did you kill it?
Yes, I was like in the beginning. I remember in the beginning feeling like, oh my gosh, like everybody looking at me.
Nah, for
but
real.
then everybody like got up, like the congregation got up, like they was clapping and cheering. I was like, then I got in my bag. Then
For sure. That's the type
I
of
want
shit.
to find
get
a
you through.
video so bad because I could see it, but I would love to see 10-year-old me.
For sure. Used to
Doing her
sing
first
at used to sing at like the Christmas carols and everything at school.
Mm-hmm. I did everything,
For
So
sure.
you just went running through winning all the talent shows.
all the talent shows. I ended up going to Lincoln Park, and I was in a music program there. I did choir all 4 years there, so I was just always in the arts,
Being at Lincoln Park and going through a music program, do you think that also helped, increase like your love for the music, but at the same time it gave you a better understanding of what
Yes.
music was?
Absolutely, because in high school we studied classical music, so it's not like R&B. Nobody teaches you how to sing R&B.
For sure.
Like, I think that's actually nobody ever talks about. Like, nobody actually like teaches us a genre. You learn from like whoever you're inspired by.
For sure. And that's a very a field genre, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like some things you can experience like, love and everything, but
Right.
most of the shit, you gotta feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at what age you was like, what point of your career you was like, I'm finna flip this over to like what I'm really feeling?
I think so. My first EP was I was 18.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like once you get comfortable and putting music out, you kind of like learn how you want to express yourself and like the image that you create for
Right.
yourself. So I think like at that moment it was like, okay, like these these are the type of songs that I want to sing, and this is how I want to express myself, and this is what I want to say.
Right.
And these are the emotions that I want to give off. But you just learn like over time, and you know, different songs evoke different emotions and stuff. So I would say definitely like about 18, because that's when I really like start getting in my groove.
Man, to be outside at 18 with your own music out here, you know what I'm saying? That got to be a different level of lit, you know?
Yeah, you just, and like in high school, for me, that was around the time that Chance the Rapper was on his run.
Oh, yeah.
And still to this day, like, I think about that all the time. Like, I've never seen anyone personally, like, up close promote themselves like that before. He used to be at every high school gym. And I remember when he came up to my school, and we seen him, and all my friends was like, they was going crazy over him. And I was like, what's the hype about? Like, I ain't get it. But then I met him, I'm like, and he had his posters and stuff. I'm like, this is cold. Sure. And then he asked me to sing for him and stuff. You know, I'm just being
in high school.
Me. Yeah, he was up at Lincoln Park, like promoting himself and stuff with his friends. And they were just running around the city. And then every moment, like after that, like I kept seeing him. Like he was everywhere. He used to be at Hills, Leo, like whatever school.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like moments like that, seeing other people, other artists, like doing what they do. Like, so I would definitely say, definitely Chance inspired me on that to hustle hard, and as far as getting my music out there and being on your feet and doing the work.
Mm-hmm. That was
a lot of people don't even do that.
For sure. That was a very magical period.
Yeah.
You know, acid rap, 10 days through acid rap.
10 days, what?
That was a very magical period. I feel like everybody felt inspired off of that, even if you wasn't doing music.
Mm-hmm.
Like the fact that a
you
person in high school
outside
pushing it, you know?
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, we got the whole EP here.
Yes, sir.
So that's all we playing.
That's crazy.
So
I'm loving it.
What's the first two joints you want to get into?
We can start from top to bottom, honestly.
Now I took the numbers off of them.
Oh, you took the Automatic is the first song.
Okay, Automatic, and then my boy Biko, he hit me. He said Breakfast in the Morning.
Yeah, everybody talking about that
so
one.
let's play Automatic
and then Breakfast in the morning. I like that. That's a great idea.
Friday. Hey, I had to show up, you know, not just me and Jones, we popped out, not just us, like you brought out the city. So, you know, I wanted to ask you, how was it prepping the day of your headliner? And like, was there any obstacles and challenges you faced, like wardrobe malfunctions? Maybe you had to switch up your set list?
Yes. That morning, I had somebody that was supposed to do my hair. Womp, womp, womp. And so I had to hurry up and find somebody that was available. Like, it's a Friday.
Exactly.
Everybody's booked. So I was like, I did good this time. I didn't cry. I didn't worry. I just found a solution, because it's like, at that point, it's nothing you can do. Right. If I panic, I'm just going to like keep building like those emotions. It's like a big day. So I definitely had to find somebody to do my hair. And then I did my own makeup. I had already went and got my outfits the day before, so I was good on that. But I just feel like whenever you got something good going on, whenever it's a big day, something always happens. Like, you just don't know what it is, but you can bet that something gonna go wrong. You just need to be prepared for it. So I actually did good, because I was ready.
For sure.
And I just kept the energy going.
It looked like it looked like you had no worries, which was great. Like, I sensed it, like you had no worries that day. You let it be free on the stage. It was a pleasure to, you know, see. I mean, you always deliver a great performance.
Thank you.
You know, man, you sound so good.
Oh man, Biko, so that means a lot.
Yeah, you killed it. Even with the wardrobe change, I peeped that.
Yeah. You never let them know how you coming.
And then I also wanted to ask you too, like, if I'm not mistaken, did you move to LA?
I absolutely did last August, so it'll almost be a year.
So with
Since
you
I've been
moving
gone.
to LA, do you feel like that's made your supporters like more receptive to your career?
Absolutely, because people miss you.
Ah, yeah. You gotta give them
When
a
they
chance,
got the
man.
access to you, it's just like, they feel like you're gonna be around all the time. It's like, but since I've been gone, it's like everybody like, oh man. But I was not expecting that. Now, coming on the stage like that, I said, whoa. That's why I had to turn around like that, because I'm just like, this for real. I could only see the front row.
That's crazy.
Damn.
And then
I thought
everything
you
that's
turned-
back, like I can see like bodies, but I couldn't see who was out there supporting me. The next day when the posters come, I was like, dang, you was there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, once they clear the building, it's like everybody that was gone was gone. I ain't see nobody unless they was like lingering around the promontory cell. I didn't see nobody that was there.
Learning that when you turned around, I thought that was part of your set.
No, I was trying to gather myself.
Wow. So that was an emotional moment for you.
Yes, I was like, girl, you cannot be crying. You need to finish your 45 minutes. So I was like trying to I was giving myself a pep talk, me and God, for real.
Hopefully somebody caught that moment.
Yeah,
They did,
but they probably just thought it was just, no, I had to turn around for a second because I was just so amazed.
That's dope.
And I'm a very emotional person, so I was trying to get myself together like, girl, this is business, this is your job, you're a singer. Emotions later.
That's fire.
Well, look, I just wanted to call in and, say again, congrats on everything. I hope
Thank
LA is
you.
working out for you as well. And salute to you for putting out a dope ass project with Automatic, man.
Thank you for listening. I heard your favorite song is Breakfast in the Morning. So
Girl, that my shit.
I know where my streams coming from now.
But yeah, man, I'm tuned in. Definitely. I'm finna get back to listening, y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all convo.
Let's
I'm
get it.
tuned in.
Let's
Appreciate
get
you,
it.
bro.
Appreciate you,
Thank
bro.
you, Biko.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, now having that emotional moment on stage, you feel me? Was that your first time performing in front of a crowd like that in a long time?
I've performed in front of big crowds before, like, so I am used to it, but like not personally, like other people, sets and stuff, or at least like other performers. Like being at Howard, I had to perform in front of so many people.
You went to Howard?
Yes, that's where I graduated from. So I
that's
had a
dope.
chance to like perform in front of thousands before, but that right there, that was personal.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And it was my first headliner show in my city at the Promontory. Like the Promontory is not, come on now,
You say please talk to me nice.
that's a monster.
Oh my
Yes.
That's just not like a regular venue.
And it ain't easy to pack it out either.
It's not easy to pack out, and everybody every artist from Chicago wants to touch that Promontory stage.
Mm-hmm.
And so for that to be my first headliner show and to sell out like that, I'm still like trying to figure out what, I'm like, girl, you sell out shows? This is crazy.
Nah,
Do
for
you
real.
have since those days? Do you be like, man, I really want to rewind that shit. I want to go back.
No, I really wish I could. Like that was a great. I'm like, I want this again. Like this is the kind of opportunities that I want. Like these is the moments that we pray for. Like this is what every artist wants.
Nice.
And then not only that, the people are actually singing your music. You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? Like they know your songs. They actually listen to the EP.
Mm-hmm.
And they were singing along. Like I stopped the band and like let them sing the song. I'm just like, oh, y'all showing out now.
For real. Now we
So-
got the NEITFREAKS, and
Yeah.
they was definitely in the building. But like, describe that, 'cause that's a clever name for one.
Thank you.
For sure. So describe like what the NEITFREAKS is and like how they show out, and support you.
The NEITFREAKS are the most supportive fans. Those are the ones that's like tuned in
For real.
for every second, every moment. Those are the ones that's listening right now. So shout out to y'all if y'all listening. Yeah, that's just like you locked in. You a super fan. It's like some people like, oh yeah, I know you sing. Like I listen to your music, but the ones that know that's really locked in, that's been with the journey, those the NEITFREAKS. and they not playing.
You got a name for your fans.
It's
you
real.
lit. You lit.
It's real.
Facts, you lit. Now you also spoke on moving to LA. What prompted your move?
It was just time, like just going through different phases and going through traumatic experiences, depression, and I was just like, I need a breath of fresh air. Like, I need a new environment. And so that's when I got myself together to leave. Like, I'm like, okay, after being down for so long, I finally like got up, was able to talk to myself like, this is the plan. This is what you got to do. And I was still like living at my mom at the time. And y'all know how that go. When you living with your parents, like, you as an adult, you can only take so much.
It ain't fun.
It's not fun.
I don't want to wash the dishes.
What you mean?
Oh, myself.
So it's just like, it's a mix of everything that was going on in my life. Like the loss of my brother, like everything was like taking a toll on me. But it's just like, you still have goals. There are things that I wanted to do and achieve. And I had to get gone. For
sure. And I like how you said it gives people a chance to miss you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't understand what proximity does to the value of a person.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people, when you close in proximity, they try to treat you like you disposable. But
yes.
Once you make that move, you show them like how you came back. You really a one-on-one.
You know they know. They know now.
For sure.
So yeah, I definitely enjoy that. And then it's like when you traveling or being where you're supposed to be, like, I just don't believe being stuck in one place.
Mm-hmm.
And then your blessings don't always come where you at. Like, sometimes you gotta get your feet to where God trying to move your life and where he trying to, do his thing for you.
Real talk.
And he can't do that. Like, he couldn't do what he was doing for me while I was in Chicago. Like, I had to take off.
For sure. I seen a quote. I forgot. I want to say like Steve Harvey or some shit said this. He said, it's a certain tree, he said, but I'm going to just call it a tree. He said, put a tree in a pot, it only grow 3 feet. You know what I'm saying? But once, if you plant it in the, you know what I'm saying, in the real soil, it'll sprout up.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes our environment do much
Be a
love
pot.
you got for it. Yeah, you ain't really, you know what I'm saying, sprouting.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely agree with that. I'm gonna have to go find that.
For sure, he said it in
interview.
like a clip. I gotta go find the name of the tree.
Yeah.
But it's Steve Harvey be coming with that shit.
No, he don't play no games. He'll
sure.
definitely keep you motivated and inspired.
For sure.
Yeah, I like watching stuff like that too.
Yeah, same here.
So since your move to LA, like, how have you seen your life change?
Man, it your environment really like changes your mindset a lot. So I just think the way that I speak and the way that I think has been different all around, and the growth is different. Like going out there on my own, it's no family out there for me.
Mm-hmm.
Barely any friends, for real. And so it's a lot of time with myself, a lot of time to learn a new place, navigating, learning different people and what people are for you and the people that's not, like trying to find out who to be around and who not to be around. It's just a lot of, I just feel like I became wiser and my discernment has increased. And so now I'm just like, I'm on point with everything. Like the energy be speaking before anybody. And I'll just be on point, like, nah, I can't go there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have been invited to like a couple things and just like, nah, I can't do that. I'm on a different wave. That ain't for me no more.
Nah, for real.
Shout out to you for going away to college, because that may have also helped, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Because when you go away to college, you may go away with a couple friends, but at the same time, that's a lot of people first time where they literally are living on their own. You know what I'm saying? Where you might not have no bread. You only got this motherfucking college meal plan. You know what I'm saying? And you got to really figure out how to put 2 and 2 together. You know what I'm saying?
Howard got me right together. And my mama was not sending me no bread. Like, she's like, girl, did you just ask for So I had to figure it out. That's when I started doing hair. I was working. I used to work at this seafood restaurant called Hot and Juicy. y'all hot and juicy so fire. So when y'all ever get to the East Coast, I'm pretty sure they got, you know, like more, I think it's like in Maryland, like in Virginia and stuff. But I was in DC and I worked at Hot and Juicy, and that restaurant used to be busting. Like my tips were always great, but I was working hard, and then I end up doing hair, and I didn't want to. Like that was never the plan. I didn't want to do hair, and it just, people started telling other people that I was doing it. I was telling them, don't tell nobody that I did it, because I knew that people would start being like, can you
do my shit?
Yeah, and then it didn't stop. Like, it just kept going from there. So it was like, I remember it was homecoming, and me and my mama was on the yard. I said, Mom, I'm finna quit my job. She was like, okay, you got a plan? And I was like, yeah, I'm just finna do her. She like, as long as you stick to it, cool. And then we just went back to partying. I quit my job. I was like, I'm not I was like, y'all, I'm not coming in.
For real.
Yeah, she be rocking with whatever. Like, as long as, like, it's a plan behind it, as long as, like, I have an understanding and very clear about what I want to do, like, she'd be with it. And that's when I started doing hair. And then my friends used to be like, girl, what can't you do? You do it all. And then that's what Mrs. Do It All came from. And that just became my business, and that's how I make my money.
That's dope. For real. You do hair in Cali as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sure. I have a great clientele out there too.
Shout out to Entrepreneur Spirit. Please tax them. Please. Please.
Man, Cali really blessed me, because at first, you know, like, I had a plan. I saved my money to go out there, and then, like, I had to build my clientele, like, let people know that I was out there, and then it just started growing, and I'm really blessed.
Hey, it's your boy Rico Shot from Eastside Collection. You are now tuning in to iLLANOiZE Radio. Turn your radios up. Oh, that was there you go. He said, I got this shit. I got it.
I was hoping, because that's a dope title. What's it called? Pray for My Enemies?
Yeah.
I was hoping that play. I was waiting to hear that, because I got it downloaded. I'm going to play it in the car on the way to the crib.
That's definitely my
talk
song
about,
too.
For sure, talk about some of your favorite tracks on now.
My favorites are Breakfast in the Morning, Pray for My Enemies, of course.
That sound dope.
Oh my gosh. I think those are definitely my top two. And then I like I Know. I do.
Sure,
so those like my top three right now. I feel like it be changing, but those for sure.
How often are you finding yourself vibing out to your own music and then kind of being in awe, like, damn, that's me?
Yeah, I definitely I have a playlist when I'm doing hair, so I definitely got to put myself in a playlist, and then sometimes it be coming on, I be like, and my clients are like, oh, who is that? I be like, oh, that's me.
For sure,
Download that. Download that.
I be sticking myself in there a little bit, and then I listen to myself, because it's like, if you can't listen to yourself, then how is somebody else gonna listen to you?
Exactly. That was the question I was gonna ask coming into break as well. Like, when you do hair, do you let it be known that, like, hey, I do music too, or like, or you just be trying to? No,
I be trying to get my money.
For sure.
But I like to, like, put myself in a playlist. Like, if it's a reaction to the song, I won't say, oh, this is me. I only say it's me if they make a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
But I just let my playlist play, vibe out, do the hair, and then let it be known. Or sometimes I have clients that may be in the entertainment, and if we talking on that, you know, having that topic of discussion, then yeah. But I don't just be like, girl, yeah, I'm right here, and listen to me, because I make music and I want to be up.
For sure. Now, how has your experience been so far? I know it's coming up on a year in LA. How's your experience been with the LA entertainment industry?
I love it. I had the experience of going to the Grammys last year.
Oh, dope.
So, you know, just being right in the middle of everything. It's BET. That's why I got to get back. It's BET week, y'all.
Oh, for sure.
So excited.
Tyler Perry just bought BET as well.
Are you kidding me? I got to be there. I got to be in a room. So I'm trying to get back and enjoy BET weekend.
For sure.
How big of a cheat code is it to do hair and make music? Because I would think that women sit in a chair and they just get to venting, and it's just an unlimited supply of ideas.
It is, and it's a great way to release. So sometimes, but it's different. Sometimes, you know, you have clients that talk, and then it's sometimes clients that, you know, it's been a long day. They just want to get their hair done and be quiet. I let the room be quiet. Like it just depends on like the energy of the, you know, the person that's coming to get their hair done. Like I just go with that. But I always play music, and then if it's just like, sometimes I gotta put on gospel music because it be necessary. Like, ooh, let me bring some Jesus in the room.
Have you ever thought of mixing your current sound with your old sound, which is the gospel, the church music?
It's crazy. I was talking about that yesterday. I definitely would love to do a gospel inspirational project. I would love that. So that's on the bucket list for sure.
What's some of your dream collabs?
With a gospel artist?
Gospel or regular R&B, any type of music?
My dream collab is Monica. I love Monica so bad, y'all. Like, she is like a huge inspiration to me.
That'll slide.
Absolutely. Can't you hear it now? Hey, Mo.
Hey, we gonna clip this up. It'll happen.
Yeah, everybody tag Monica Denise right now.
Put it in the air, it come back to you.
Okay, I believe that though.
Mm-hmm. You ain't too far off either.
Period.
What are some goals that you had set for yourself for this year?
For this year, the project, of course, and then now we're in the second half of the year, the last 6 months of the year, and I want to go on tour with the project. So that's my goal. So when y'all look up and y'all see some tour dates,
oh yeah,
I need y'all support
for sure. Make it one back in the city for sure.
Absolutely, yeah, I'm definitely coming back, and we gonna sell out again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hey, it's funny because the male R&B singers, when they be on stage, like women throw underwear on stage. So imagine a nigga threw his boxers
I would be like,
stage to you.
Ew. I really could not see that. Yeah, throw some ones, if anything.
Now, speaking of R&B, I be hearing a lot of people just saying that R&B ain't in its best state. Well, it's probably in its best state. When I'm talking about like it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They be trying to talk like it's floor level. I just be.
I don't think so.
I was just going to say my response is y'all not surfing hard enough.
Yeah.
You know, but how do you feel as an R&B singer on that?
I think now it's R&B is in its bag. Like
absolutely,
the artists are really showing out. I enjoy listening to new artists. I'm always looking or coming across some new R&B artists. So I'm just a fan of R&B. So if I like the song, I'm gonna add it to my playlist. I'm gonna listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's plenty of artists out here that's doing great R&B wise. I think that people just gotta tap in. Like, we have phones for a reason.
Exactly.
And it's all type of like different platforms, like y'all, where they can find different artists like me.
Too much.
No
so
excuses.
if you don't know, now you know. It's the R&B sensation.
For sure. And
from Chicago.
For sure.
iLLANOiZE Radio.
You gotta play that. But if you want to start automatic EP right now, they can play that for the perfect start. But if you had an elevator pitch, would that be your elevator pitch for the EP? What you just said?
Absolutely.
For sure.
It's automatic.
All right, this is my favorite question.
Uh-oh.
If you can go back and give your younger self any advice, what would it be?
Oh, I would just tell my younger self to tune out the noise.
Heard.
Because it's definitely like a time that I kind of like pull myself back and try to water myself down because what other people were saying. But it's just like what people say really don't have anything to do with you. You know, it be people, they own like insecurities and they perspectives on life. So little neat, tune out that noise, girl.
For real.
Cause you gonna sell out stages.
Heard.
Talk to him. Talk to him heavy
on it, for real.
For sure.
And I'll tell that to anybody that's listening. Tune out the noise. If you believe in yourself, that's all that matters. Like, don't nobody believe in nobody that don't believe in themselves.
That's a fact, though.
For real.
Like, y'all wouldn't have me here if I didn't believe in myself. It's
absolutely.
like, what I'm talking to you for if you don't even think that you can do what you're trying to do.
Absolutely. And one of the best things about maturing is you real life, and it's damn near inevitable. You real life at a point where that shit don't even matter. Like all that outside, in real life don't matter.
It's just chatter. It don't matter. So even like now with how heavy, we have to use social media because that's what we do. But I just monitor who I follow and who I engage with and what I allow to come across my screen, because it's so important. Like all that stuff is distractions. It's noise. So there's noise on your phone, and then it's verbal noise. So we got to deal with both and figure out how to listen to yourself.
Real talk.
Tune it out.
All right, before we get out of here, let the people know how they can get in tune with you, stay in tune with you, and plug the project one more time.
Absolutely, y'all. It's your girl Saneit from the 773. I'm on iLLANOiZE Radio right now. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at IAMSANEIT. And in my bio is the lovely, the sensational, the rawest R&B EP of the summer, Automatic. You can buy it, you can stream it, you can download it, you can save it, and you can share it. Hit that link in my bio. And if you're a real neat freak, you're going to sign up and you're going to put your email to receive all the alerts of what I'm doing next. Stay tuned.
For sure. Are you recruiting neat freaks?
Yes, y'all want to be. I think y'all really are neat freaks though. Like I don't even have to ask y'all.
Let's get it, man.
So
you neat freak.
It's official now. It's stamped.
For sure. I ain't gonna lie. You was because I've been with iLLANOiZE since 2018, and you definitely a frequent name. I always seen. So
I love that.
iLLANOiZE might be neat freaks by default.
I love iLLANOiZE Radio.
Sure.
Y'all have always supported me, and it's so crazy that this is my first time having an interview.
Yeah,
but
that's still tripping me out.
Yes, y'all have always supported me, my music. I always see it come down my timeline and like hear it on the radio and Beak up plugging me and stuff. But it's my first time sitting in a room.
That's dope.
So I'm happy.
Hopefully many more.
Absolutely.
Feel like we had a great conversation.
We did.
On my baby.